Tao Te Ching, 28. Know the male, yet keep to the female. Receive the world in your arms. If you receive the world, the Tao will never leave you, and you will be like a little child. Know the white, yet keep to the black. Be a pattern for the world. If you are a pattern for the world, the Tao will be strong inside you, and there will be nothing you can't do. Know the personal, yet keep to the impersonal. Accept the world as it is. If you accept the world, the Tao will be luminous inside you, and you will return to your primal self. The world is formed from the void, like utensils from a block of wood. The master knows the utensils, yet keeps to the block. Thus, he can use all things. Tao Te Ching, 28. Encouragement along the way. Right on. I think I had an oh snap chorus over some when I said something in the Tao. Maybe it was like and there will be nothing you can't do. And some homies outside went, oh. Interesting timing, nonetheless. Is anything a coincidence? Perhaps, perhaps not. I'm in the camp where I'm really not. I don't think anything's really a coincidence. All the synchronicities, everything's divinely orchestrated. There are things that happen in life, people that you meet in amongst the Christian circles. Some Christians call them divine appointments. They happen in your life, and you meet the right person, you hear the right message, you go to the right church, you read the right book of the Bible. Maybe the book of John, maybe the book of Psalms, the book of Revelation. Anyway, let's get to Tao Te Ching 28. Know the male, yet keep to the female. Receive the world in your arms. The Tao was and has been referred to the Great Mother. It says, receive the world in your arms. That's a receiving thing, is humble. The Tao has been described as receptive as a valley. If you receive the world, the Tao will never leave you, and you will be like a little child. Jesus said, unless you come unto me like a little children, you will not see the kingdom of heaven, inherit the kingdom. Something about the kingdom. You must come like a little child, filled with awe and wonder. Suffer the little children to come unto me, saith Jesus. You will be like a little child, filled with awe and wonder. The Tao will never leave you. You can experience the Tao moment to moment by moment by moment. Unceasing experience of the Tao. You can. I can testify. And I'm sure many people across the whole world and in history can also testify. It's fascinating. It's called the art of living. The book of the way it is translated to, or just simply the book of the way. The way. But I like the idea of the art of living, that you can have ease in your life. You can't know it, but you can be it at ease in your own life. How do I know this is true? I look inside myself and see. Continuing on, know the white, yet keep to the black. Be a pattern for the world. Wei wu wei, yin yang. If you are a pattern for the world, the Tao will be strong inside you, and there will be nothing you can't do. Being a pattern for the world. Because the Master doesn't know himself, people recognize themselves in him. The artist lets his intuition lead him wherever it wants. A good scientist frees himself from all concepts. A good traveler has no fixed plans. If you are a pattern for the world, the Tao will be strong inside you, and there will be nothing you can't do. By becoming one with the Tao, you become a pattern for the world. Receive the world in your arms. Become like nature. Adopt Wei Wu Wei, and there will be nothing you can't do. Know the personal, yet keep to the impersonal. Accept the world as it is. If you accept the world, the Tao will be luminous inside you, and you will return to your primal self. Wow, what a statement. Observe. Accept. Return. Return to your primal self. Keep to the impersonal. Accept the world as it is. If you accept the world, the Tao will be luminous inside you, and you will return to your primal self. Don't you want to be I don't know about you, but I would rather be luminous than unluminous. And I read this, and this is it's proposing what is possible. It's proposing that the Tao is the way, the book of the way, and that the Master can become nature. Returning to your primal self is to become like nature. To have the Tao be luminous inside you is to become like nature. And look, it even references, right after it says primal self, what is the next line? It says, the world is formed from the void. There's a Christian song called A Billion Times or something. But it says, with no point of reference, God, you created everything. There was nothing, and with no point of reference, you created it all. Just the great creator, source, God the Father. I personally like all those titles for the Lord. Great creator, God, source. Some people are more comfortable saying the Tao. The world is formed from the void. I love this metaphor right here. Like utensils from a block of wood. The Master knows the utensils, yet keeps to the block. Thus he can use all things. I think I've spoken before on a Japanese idea called Shoshin, or Shoshin. It's called beginner mind. And it's where if you're a master at carpentry, for say, with blocks of wood, that you look at your craft as if you are a beginner. And it's called beginner mind, Shoshin. And it creates a lot more exploration and possibility and discovery, rather than being a, quote, master and just knowing the answers immediately. You explore more. and you are more inquisitive rather than knowing everything immediately. And there are more possibilities to one who has adopted Shoshin. And it keeps whatever you're doing, whatever you're the master of, fresh. So anyway, I love that idea. But like utensils from a block of wood, the master knows the utensils, yet keeps to the block. Thus he can use all things. Wei wu wei. When nothing is done, nothing is left undone. The master leads by letting all things come and go effortlessly. He lets all things come and go. His heart is as open as the sky. He is receptive as receptive as a valley, as clear as a glass of water, as alert as a warrior in enemy territory. I mean, are you mastering nature? Not by controlling nature, but mastering nature by becoming nature. Anyway, that's Tao Te Ching 28. I'd like to end with a verse of scripture that I just felt like sharing. Things might perhaps come in your way of experiencing the Tao. Very violent thoughts and very dark things and very evil powers might come against you, trying to escape your mind and your ego and whatnot. But the Bible lays it out very clearly in Ephesians 6 verse 12, and it says, "For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places." I recommend that you read the rest of Ephesians verse 6. But anyway, that's it. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you on the next one.